Good morning and welcome to Morning Brew. All right, it is Friday, August 6th. Now, get caught up in the chat. And let's see here. Allison. Wait a minute. The 6th? Damn it. Okay. Put the 8th apparently. That's what happens when I'm tired when I do the damn thing. Thank you for pointing out the error. I will fix it when I get the chance. And Darth Hester says, morning, everyone. Darius Munchausen, and good morning, Darth Hester. Darius Munchausen says, morning, and good morning to you. Darth Hester, can you smell it? The Morning Brew. Smells like a dark roast. Well, it's a more medium roast. JP says, morning. Good morning. Darius, I could go for a dark roast. Haven't been able to sleep. Yeah, well, you need to get rid of the dog. And morning, Darius. And damn smelly neighbors. Yay, countdown. Okay, then you got the stupid pot. Who does nothing? And good afternoon, Yvette. Okay. Okay. I just said to the wife, I wish we had a toasted bagels. And Darius says, good afternoon, Yvette. And then the chat jumps. She responded, just push them in the normal toaster. No. They actually have toasters that are wide enough for bagels. When you got money to get the one that's wide enough, go for it. I do recommend it. Probably going to need a new toaster anyhow sometime. So get the toaster that has extra wide whatever slots, and yeah, no problem. It'll fit a bagel. Usually I'd side with your wife, but this time, nah. And yay, good morning. Hello, it's Friday, 47. Darius says, damn it. Yvette says, bonjour to 47. Darius says, morning, 47. It says JP's. You go. Toaster that adapts to fit whatever. Well, those don't happen. Toaster oven. Nah, I don't recommend those. See, if you got space for a regular toaster, you got space for a toaster that has extra wide slots. It's not that big. Seriously. Toaster oven, yeah, that takes room. But, and Darth Hasker says, bonjour to 47 Yorktown. Lord. It's Monday, it's Friday, but it feels like a Monday. Let me put the link in. Now, thank you very much. I have to go correct. Fucking YouTube Studio, open new link. Okay. Waiting for this thing to load. It takes a little bit because I got a couple of windows open. Content. Live. And let's see here. Yvette's sending me something on Discord, or 3 things. Or 4. 5. You done, Yvette? I mean, that's fine. You can send all you want. I'm not going to check till I get this stupid thing corrected. There. Now it should be corrected, and it should be showing up shortly. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Little delayed, but oh well. Fuck it. It'll show up eventually. Let's see here. Let's go back to the chat. And okay. Put in the link. Portal 45 says Kapla. Let me pin that link before it disappears. Darth Astor says, man, I miss talking French. 47 says, howdy to Darius and Darth Astor. JP says, Kapla bird. Darth Astor, better speaking than reading, sadly. Darth Astor says, what are you talking about today? Well, you don't want to know what I want to talk about. So, I've got somebody backstage, fortunately. And it's Yvette.
I heard what you said. Are you done yet? I was running late. And then I remembered I was in the chat and I thought, oh, I haven't sent the photos. Yeah.
I'm sorry. It was just too much fun.
Yeah, I know. It was the fact I'd gone back into YouTube to get the link. So I bounced into Discord to send the photos that I meant to send you before, but I didn't have time. And anyway, as promised, I've got peanut butter, a spoon,
all right, you sent
and
me
some
the photo of the
celery.
peanut butter and celery.
Yeah, I also went to the shop this morning and perused the American aisle and picked some sweets to try. Extreme sour, so I'm not a fan of sour things, so I thought that might amuse everyone, along with me eating celery, which I can't stand either. I thought I'd torture my mouth today.
Thank you, JP's.
Uh-oh.
Well, he thought since you were sending me pictures that he would send me one too.
Oh, lovely.
Yes. This is more of a word of warning than it is. And welcome, Darth Wheezy.
Hey, Darth.
Hey, what's up there? What's up, Captain? Yvette?
Not too much. And good afternoon, the Random Menace.
Hey.
Everyone in the chat. What's up?
Not too much. So, yes, I had a few people writing me yesterday. Why wasn't I on? Because I told everybody on different streams yesterday I wasn't going to go on. And apparently people didn't hear or didn't believe me. And I didn't go on yesterday.
But you did in the end.
But it wasn't Morning Brew.
No.
And it was after Deej was finished.
Yep.
Which the asshole never showed up to my stream, by the way.
Oh.
And yes, Deej, I'm calling you an asshole for not showing up and at least saying hi in the chat.
Darth, what are you doing to your microphone?
Oh, I finally figured out how to get this Yeti to work. So I've been tooling with this thing all day to find the perfect volume.
You should know. It sounds like you're eating it.
I'm really not eating it. Actually, I'll turn the camera on to prove it. Hold on. I'm seriously not eating this thing.
Yeah, I know what. Oh, you got it upside down.
I'm sitting good ways from it. I'm actually a good.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you a pro tip.
Yeah.
If you're on a live stream, you don't adjust the microphone. You don't move it. You leave it where it sits.
You don't touch a microphone.
I wish more YouTubers would learn that trick. Trust me, I've known radio people. They don't do that. We're talking top quality, mid-market radio personalities.
Well, it also helps that I can't sit still worth a damn, but yeah.
That's that. Well, we'll just have to shoot you for that.
Has it got an omnidirectional setting? Just out of interest.
Not that I read. I've checked the manual. Yeah.
Because it's picking up vibrations through the stand, through you moving. If you can get it to set to omnidirectional, it'll point in one direction only, and then only pick your voice up, hopefully.
Yeah, I'll have to reread the manual, see what's going on with it.
I think Yetis do have that. I'm sure they do, actually. Although I could be wrong. I'm no expert. Hey, JPs.
And
excuse me.
Oh, I finally got lit up.
Let's see here. Oh, by the way, anyone who's on Twitch,
oh shit,
please subscribe to JP's.
Oh yes, good point. JP's, put it in the chat.
Hell, I'll subscribe to anybody with the Iron Maiden avatar.
Yay! Right, we have a request for Alexa. Hang on.
Because Iron Maiden's boss.
What have I got? In Dutch, pick my most beautiful side. What a weird thing to say. Alexa, please translate into Dutch. Please pick my most... I can translate languages. No shit to try. Thank you for explaining that. Alexa, my most beautiful side in Dutch.
Pick my most beautiful side in Dutch is. Kies mijn mooiste kant.
Wow! Joseph, you're a bad man. Oh my God.
What was that?
It was the last word.
I didn't catch it.
Thank God for that.
There's my Twitch link.
I did.
In the chat.
Oh, Joseph, you wait till you're on a panel again. I won't get that.
And good morning, Cardinal Sin.
Good morning.
Good evening, TWTG content.
Hey, Chris.
And let's see here now. Good morning, Yvette. Colonel Sin says good morning, Yvette. Good morning, Prairie 5. Morning, Random Menace. Always nice to have people saying hello. JP's puts his Twitch link in. Please, if you are on Twitch, please open a separate browser window and, add it to your follow list.
If you're on Twitch, please do it for our JPs.
And everybody make a vet join Twitch.
No.
Yep. Or no more LDG.
It's funny you speak about Twitch. because I was thinking of moving my game streams to Twitch.
That's the only thing I do in there.
What I would do if I were you, do you have the ability to broadcast on more than one?
Not at the moment. I'm using basic StreamYards now.
Okay.
I don't pay for it anymore. Things are a little tight here.
Contact StreamYard. Tell them how much you would liked StreamYard before, and that you wish that you would be able to pay for it. Blah 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 blah. Is there any way that you can get an extension so that you can have access to your old whatever, just bullshit. I don't know. And still be able to.
I get you.
Yeah. Now, is it guaranteed they're going to do anything? No.
Probably not.
Will it hurt to try? No. It doesn't hurt to try. Yeah, it'll take you a few minutes to write something bullshit. And, yeah. If nothing, if they say no loss. If they say yes, you can actually have access to it for a few months. So, hey. And if you do, then you could broadcast to both YouTube and Twitch. And then switch over to Twitch when you like. But that's just my opinion. So what's going on, JP's? Any exciting news to tell us?
No, just doing laundry.
By the way, I ended up going to sleep before I could remember to click over onto your stream.
That's fine.
So how'd the game go?
Just trying to get audio issues resolved, and
Oh yeah, it's always hardest the first time. You gotta get stuff adjusted, blah blah blah. Yeah, I did the same thing.
but it's stable as hell. Like, I didn't believe how much I could broadcast in, like, and it's a really good quality picture. But it helps that I no longer have a computer that's 10, 12 years old.
Well, yeah, that helps too. And what's going on, Yvette?
I'm trying out a new pair of headphones that are much lighter, which are helping. And hear everything, literally. So.
Yeah, that's the bad thing about when I stream for Twitch. Everybody, like, you can hear Valeria in the background, like, completely. The microphone picks everything up.
Oh, trust me, we can hear her on here.
I
Maybe
can
not quite
fart
as
and you guys
clearly.
will probably hear it.
You could hear a cricket fart with this mic.
I can hear you doing it anyway. Everything. Absolutely everything.
I could probably hear the neighbors have sex.
Oh.
I don't see an issue with that.
If you knew my neighbors, you would.
You just imagine it's someone else.
Oh, Lord.
So I sent a couple of other pictures that I got literally through my letterbox. I got a pile of crap as per normal.
Okay.
Two of them caught my eye, just or three, I can't remember. literally, one made me laugh and thought you'd appreciate it. Advertising for a show at the Pleasure Beach. I'm like, do they know me? Are they taunting me? And I think you know which one it is. Then there's a local fish and chip shop with the prices and give you an idea of sort of prices in Blackpool. I thought that'd be interesting, maybe. I don't know. As we talk about fish and chips often. Up to you.
I could go for fish and chips.
I could go for anything right now.
Okay. Oh, I see the sour candy. Oh, by the way, where is the peanut butter and celery, please?
It's by me.
That link you posted is dead.
Is
Yeah.
It's where?
Oh.
Oh, right. Now.
Okay, so I took a picture of the celery and peanut butter.
Correct.
And it's sitting by me.
All right. Do you have the peanut butter spread onto the celery?
Not yet, no. I thought I'd do it when I was about to eat it.
All right.
Do you want me barfing on the phone right now?
Please spread the celery, please spread the peanut butter onto the celery.
Okay.
Making sure you have plenty of peanut butter on there.
Are you going to do this live?
Yep. I promised. Oh, wow.
Live on camera?
But
Not on camera, but...
No, not on camera. You don't want to see my face eating celery. Right, here we go. Spoon in peanut butter jar. Very warm here. Spreading it on.
Make sure that the cavity is completely filled with peanut butter.
Yes, it is. Let me put the lid back on the jar. Okay. Right. And now it's dribbling down my finger. Can I put it in my mouth?
Go for it.
Oh, God.
Mm-mm.
I don't hear crunchy.
Disgusting people, you know that. Oh.
How do you not, unless you're allergic to it or something, how do you not like peanut butter?
I hate celery.
Oh.
You didn't want the peanut butter to taste like celery. That's horrible.
Oh, we don't want it to taste like celery. We want it to taste like peanut butter. That's the whole idea.
Put it on celery.
We know celery tastes is balls, but
I need a drink. Let's just put me on peanut butter now. I've eaten worse insects. I thought tasted better than that. Thank you so much for that experience. I'm not afraid of the extreme sour American candy I have now. Well, I've already America. Oh, look, they're individually wrapped as well. How cute.
Okay, Joseph, you are entitled to your opinion, although it's weird, but yeah.
I'm not fond of it right now. Right, I'm opening this sour candy that's individually wrapped, you
What's
weirdos. The captain's got a picture of it. Heads. Extreme sour hard candy. It was off the American shelf, so
Ooh, Warheads.
I've never
Nice.
tried it. Uh-oh.
Let me pull it up.
Oh, God, my sound's gone. I will be back.
I can hear you.
We can hear you. She can't hear us, though. All right. And while she's gone, I will go ahead and here. Screen tab. No, is that it? God damn it, I need to figure out which one it is. Is that one? Okay. And it's the
Really?
Here's the last comment. Oh my god. Yeah, that's why I was losing it.
No.
Try everything once.
No. Oh, God. And hello again, Yvette.
Yeah, it looks like my phone is still not happy. Right, very nice, Joseph. Again, you're on form today. I'm going to put this thing in my mouth. I swear to God, I don't like sour things, so this is going to hurt. Oh my God. Jesus Christ.
I wonder what flavor it was.
I couldn't tell you what flavour it was. My ears are tingling. Ow. Oh, Jesus.
Dirty cock flavor.
Maybe you should have had it in the reverse order.
I'm drooling uncontrollably right now.
That one.
They have that effect sometimes.
What did you do to their mouths?
Oh, yummy. Those are good.
Oh, those are good.
Seriously. I don't need
What color
sweets.
was it?
It was red. Whichever one that is. I don't know. Hang on.
Oh no. Like the sour cherry.
Oh yeah, I didn't. Yeah.
Oh.
Jesus Christ. That's just.
Be glad it wasn't the blue one.
In fact, there's something better than that you should try that are gummies. They're called Lifesaver gummies.
Oh, the Lifesaver gummies are good.
I'm pretty sure in the UK they've got Lifesavers. They're just gummy versions, which are better.
And here's the fish and chips thing that Yvette was talking about.
No, I want fish and chips now. Some nice mayonnaise to dip my chips into.
Nothing to get that sour taste out of your mouth like fish and chips.
Put some Frank's Red Hot on the fish. And tartar sauce. That's the only way.
Yeah. That malt vinegar.
Yeah, she's gone. She went to puke.
She's gonna wreck it like Ralphing.
Be right back. I have to go check laundry.
No problem.
I'm not going anywhere.
So how is everyone this morning? Or afternoon, or evening, or night, depending on where you are.
I'm doing all right, all things considered. It's another backwards day again. I haven't slept yet.
Aha, okay, yeah. That would be a backwards day.
I probably won't sleep till later this afternoon, but oh well.
Why is that?
Because I probably won't be able to sleep till later this afternoon.
Ah, okay. Well, I hope you can.
Yeah, me too. So you can seriously hear every noise in the house.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Man, this thing's sensitive as hell.
All right. And we have Yvette back in the house.
Well, I may have blamed my phone too soon because my entire internet just fell out of its arse. Oh, I don't know what's going on. Again, maybe they're still
Blame the
working on
sour
the tower.
candies.
Yeah, maybe I drooled on it too hard. I don't know. My mouth is still watering.
Yeah.
Oh, that's horrible.
Want some more celery and peanut butter?
No, I want nothing in my mouth again for a good few hours. Thank you.
I think you got
My nose
somebody
is
in the
running.
backstage.
Yeah, I do. Let me get back to that. Gotta do a couple things at once. Okay. She didn't add raisins to it. So,
Raisins? Okay.
Yeah,
correct.
ants on a log is great. I love ants on a log.
I know who I'm going to
I-
give those sweets to.
And who's that?
Well, guess who's coming over tomorrow?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I wish I could see her eating some.
Well, if she arrives in time, I'll force one down her throat. Hey, Grandpa.
Hey, look, nothing's shining on my head.
Wow.
Actually, my son and I did that this morning. We installed these LED lights around my room, around the den.
Cool.
Yeah, much nicer. I've got it on a low dim right now, so it's not bright or anything. But
Oh, so you got some serious lighting control now. Heck yeah.
go a little blue, go a little Luke Skywalker green,
Yeah.
go a little Darth Vader red.
Wow. Very fancy.
Can you mess with the RGB and get purple?
It'd be nice. I don't know. Actually, I think I can. Hold on.
That'd be kind of neat.
Oh, there's a purple. It's kind of purple. There you go.
Yeah.
Hey, cool. My favorite
Kind of
color.
purple. It looks blue. I know it looks blue on the screen, but it is a purple. Yeah, there we go. Got a nice sunny. Yeah, now I got some better control over my lighting versus
Yeah,
Wow.
Yellow.
You could amp up the brightness hardcore with those.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, give me some of those.
The nice thing too is, the nice thing is too is I can say literally it was 100 damn feet. Went almost completely around my den, almost completely. But yeah, it's just nicer. I can put it on one of the white setting, and I can see everything just fine. And nicer and it's actually more calmer, a nice softer light, so it's not like that big fucking dome thing I got. Yeah, my wife picked them up off of Amazon. Yeah, my daughters had them for about 6 months now, and I was like, man, I want those for the den.
Good morning, Eric Saunders. Good morning, brightest day. Good morning, Peacat.
Hello,
Hey,
all
Peacat.
three of you.
Bright as day. Sonder.
I had some, but we had a rescue cat in the house, and it got into my cords and chewed up the lighting cord for it, the power cord for it.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That's when you
just
shoot
my
cats.
luck. I always said if it wasn't for bad luck, I wouldn't have any luck at all.
Oh shit! My son, as I took him up to the gas station as a thank you for helping me, and he goes, "Dad, what happened to the side of the truck?" I'm like, "What the hell are you talking about?" So we go check the passenger side rear wheel area, and there's a big old fucking dent in my truck. Now,
Yeah.
all I know is the only fucking way that dent could have got there is somebody would have had to have put it there, because there's no fucking way I did it. So it's like somebody hit my fucking truck with something and then ran off.
Yep.
That's terrible.
And you're not going to get it fixed because you try to call your insurance company and they'll say, "Oh, I'm not doing anything about it because you did it."
Oh, fuck, I'm not going to call the insurance company about that. That's like when, they keep telling me I can call the insurance company about the crack in my windshield. I'm like, yeah, I could. Or I
You
could save
could.
myself the ding. Or I could save myself the ding on my insurance and just pay out of pocket because it's going to be under my deductible
Excess.
anyway. It's going to be under my deductible.
Or you just get insurance that doesn't charge you for glass damage.
Which I do
Yeah, I
have.
mean, I could check that too, but it's a crack. It's not high priority. High priority is I got a slow leak that I do need to get checked on my tire, which I already know how this is going to play out. It's going to play out every other damn time. It's going to be some kind of puncture that's going to be in just the right area where they can't patch it, and I'm going to have to get 2 new tires.
Yeah.
Now, if I have to buy 2 new tires, might as well get them rotated to the front.
I'm only patched if it's on the tread. Anywhere near a sidewall, forget it.
Yeah, and that's almost guaranteed where it's going to probably be is by the sidewall. It's where they always end up being. With my luck, that's where they always end up being.
Of course, they say if you have to get new tires, you might as well get all 4 because it's going to throw your car off balance with the wear of the others.
Depends on how old the others are. And, yeah.
My leaks always turn out to be at the filler neck. The little, what's it called?
Stem.
Yeah, the stems. Because I've got aluminum rims. And in the rust belt, aluminum corrodes really easily.
Yeah.
So they develop leaks around the stems.
You missed it.
Yeah.
You missed it. You'll have to go back a little bit. Her reaction was rather, well, not favorable. I'll put it that way.
Yeah, it was disgusting.
She didn't like it.
No, I didn't. You've actually killed peanut butter for me, making it taste like celery. It's disgusting. But that sour sweet was worse.
There's no taste to celery.
Okay.
There is taste to celery.
There went Captain Sheridan. I had a feeling I had to take a couple of my couple of them down, a couple of the displays down, and unfortunately 3M is a one-time use. So I'm gonna have to redo. I'm gonna have to readhese them. I'm gonna have to get some new ones. I ran out, so I got a couple people who fell down just because I had to move them when I was putting up the LED light.
Yeah, when you have to move them, you got to replace the. Yeah.
Yeah, you got to replace the 3A. Well, at least one half of it. Usually the one on the back is good, but you got to replace the one against the wall. Because those suckers, yeah, they work great, but once you pulled them down, you're shit out of luck.
What the hell are you doing, Cat? Hey, stop eating stuff off the floor, you goof.
Yeah.
So
I'm just going to mute myself to blow my nose again.
Okay.
So, Cap, I was looking up the Babylon 5 toys, and I found out they didn't exactly, they only had 4 series they put out.
Really? I'm surprised.
Yeah. They did a series 1, 2, 3, 4. They were actually, I was actually surprised at the characters they didn't involve. They didn't, they don't have Commander Sinclair. That one I was actually surprised about. They have Lita, the second, the girl from the pilot, and then from later in the series, but they don't have Talia Winters, which I thought was interesting. They do have Elizabeth Lockley. They have Bester, and they have 2 ambassadors that I honestly couldn't remember who they were. Now, here's the thing. I can find almost all of these on eBay relatively easy, except for one. There's this one that is like, I guess it was in Series 3. It was called the Shadow Sentient. It's one of the shadow creatures. And I saw one on eBay. Guy wants like $500 for it. It's like apparently apparently a big rarity or some shit. I don't know why. All the rest of them I get for $10-20 easy. Oh, what happened to Hester?
Probably lost internet or connection, because sometimes it's not exactly the best. All of a sudden I heard him moving and it's like, uh-oh. And was gone. Yeah. So, or let me look backstage.
Yeah, I think September I'll go ahead and buy the rest of these Babylon 5 ones that I want. There's 4 of them I want left. If I ever find a Shadow Sentient that's reasonably priced, I'll get it, but I'm not paying $500 for that. Fuck that.
Hester, it's okay. You're more than welcome to be on here. My ears are a little sensitive. Don't worry about it. I'm not complaining.
So, Yvette, what kind of sandwich you have for lunch today?
Nothing. After what I've just experienced, I'm not hungry anymore.
Morning, Darius.
She had a celery peanut butter sandwich.
Oh, you're cruel, JPs. You're cruel.
So is
what did you say?
He said celery and peanut butter sandwich.
Oh, God. No, I'm never doing that again. I said I'd try it. I tried it. It's disgusting.
Good, you tried it. That's great. At least you tried it.
Yeah, exactly. I have I don't think I can respect you any more than I already do, but I still have more respect for you for actually trying it rather than going, ew, that sounds gross, and not trying it.
No, I always try things. I know I don't like celery. That doesn't help because I've tried celery and discovered I didn't like it. Do like peanut butter, but not at the moment after you've made it taste horrible. I will try anything once to say whether I like it or not. I've always been like that.
Well, that's good to hear.
And the fact you people eat candy like that's just disgusting, that candy.
I wouldn't touch it with a 10-foot pole.
No. I just thought, I was at the American Isle, I was having a look this morning, and I thought, okay, If I'm shoving something disgusting in my mouth anyway, I might as well try something from here. That was right. It was disgusting.
No, trust me, not all Americans like that disgusting sour shit.
There was an awful lot of sour stuff on the shelf, I must say. And milk duds. Never had them either. But that was a really big box.
Those are yummy.
Those are yummy, yes.
It's even better if you put them in vanilla ice cream.
But it said chocolate on it, so it kind of put me off.
Right. Well, I forget you don't like chocolate. And of course, we have...
It doesn't like chocolate.
No.
Daddy.
Hello world. It's Berto Pray 5. Kapla.
Morning.
I just turned something very interesting from a
Yes.
vet. I think I've come to I found a exploit in Yvette. Yvette says she will try anything once. And she's also said the tip does not count. So does that mean that you would take the tip over and over and over again? Since it really doesn't count, but you would try anything once.
Wow.
And is that what she meant when she said that there's a whole bunch of sour stuff on the show?
Yep.
Oh, shelf, not show.
What?
And if true, yes. Where does the line form?
Oh, Jesus Christ, you people.
Right, Daddy. You need to sort yourself out. This is day 3. You're horny and you're projecting it onto me. I saw what you wrote in the chat yesterday about who's at the end of this hole.
That was a joke more. That was at my own. that was a joke more against me. I was at my own. What's that word? My own expense, not yours.
Right. Oh, dear God.
Yes, this.
Let the degeneration commence.
I just had to know because I don't know.
Oh, you know.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to think about that because
don't think too hard.
Well, no, I like to think hard.
Oh shit!
Did you just die?
I did.
Oh my God.
Right. Okay.
My
Sorry,
blood's got to come back into my hands again.
Oh, Jesus.
Wow.
Son of a bitch.
You know what it is, Captain? It's every time I eat something, this happens.
I know. I know. There's a lot of perverts just.
I had one question. It doesn't make me a pervert. It makes me inquisitive.
You're a pervert, Bert.
In fact, she should recognize the natural inquisitivity and be attracted to it as a scientist. It's not my fault that she finds me irresistible.
Yeah, of course I do. Yeah.
Well,
See,
you
she
irresistible
admits
like
it.
celery and peanut butter.
Exactly.
Okay, I'm Jack. How's it going today?
Well, I was actually looking forward to having a show today, but hey.
I'm sorry, Cap. So, what do you want to talk about, Cap?
Joe has really you really don't want to know. This is not Friday show material. This is rant material. So yeah. No.
Well, we asked what you wanted to talk about, not what you wanted to rant about. Never mind. Shut up.
Thank you.
Have I missed something again?
Probably.
No.
I know I did.
Anyhow,
did you look at that advertisement I got for the show?
what let me see here. Oh, the fourth is the last thing you sent. Okay.
I think I threw it away. Kind of had puppets on it.
Kind of.
You really got to get over that puppet thing of it. We got to break you of it.
Came through my letterbox this morning. I was completely like, oh, they'll love that. It's like people know me. Oh, put that through her letterbox. She'll have a fit.
Screen. There. I see nothing wrong with that.
You don't?
No, what's wrong with that?
Well, Cap, see, you don't have an aversion to puppets.
They're actually, he's a ventriloquist, which means I suppose it's the same as a puppet. I don't know. He throws his voice as well, which just makes it even creepier.
Well, that's got to be creepy.
Ventriloquist uses puppets, so yeah.
Okay. I don't know. They're called ventriloquist dolls here, not puppets.
Dummies.
Yeah, they use JPs.
Oh God, now I've got an image in my head. Yeah, that came through my letterbox this morning.
So that's not on your shelf?
No, it's in my bin now.
See, that should be framed.
No.
That's a fucking work of art.
Yeah, no.
Of course it is.
So I'm curious, a serious question for once. On the news, Florida's making headlines here.
Yes.
About maybe a possible lockdown.
Oh dear God.
I'm not saying this is media here. Well, we know it's a load of crap, but the fact it made headline news this morning. I was just curious.
And yeah.
And it's only Florida. There's nowhere else. It was just Florida.
And hello, Carlo Albanese.
Hey, Carlo.
And hello, Jack Showroom.
Hello, Jack.
Yvette, it's newsworthy because Florida has been the one state that's resisted the lockdowns the entire time.
Okay.
So for them to do a lockdown is like, they're going to have a real issue on their hands.
Oh. I was just curious because it was headline news this morning, and it's very rare we get headline stuff like that. One state.
Considering it.
As I say, it's media here, so I'd take it with a pinch of salt anyway.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's. I mean, it very well might be true, but I'm just saying the reason why it would be newsworthy is because
they never went into a lockdown. Then I didn't know that.
they never had a proper lockdown. I mean, like you see, LDG will remind you if he comes on how Disney World was open relatively quickly and whatnot. There was people doing things this entire time. In fact, he was quite mad at his state for not locking down.
Oh yeah, he was spouting it easy last night. Anyhow, good morning, Mr. CCTV. Bird, you are in charge for 5 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Find a way to end this conversation because I'm coming back or else.
Sorry.
So, who we got here? NB Geek, JP's, Yvette, Tim.
We're under your orders.
Oh, ooh la la.
I didn't do it.
What was the question?
It was a statement, not a question.
I just said I didn't do it.
You say that a lot, Tim.
I do. It's because I don't do it.
You plan to do it tonight, don't you?
Well, I plan to do a lot tonight.
Yes, I know you are. That you do.
What?
No.
Not my fault you get the good questions or good statement cards.
Well, I keep my fingers crossed. Yeah, I don't, but I need to win. Keep my lead.
Oh, yeah. I support your lead. For me, it's not about winning.
No, I know.
It's about making that win as painful as possible.
Yep. Oh, dear. My next door neighbours are using a drill on the wall. I can hear it. Sounds like a dentist.
Were they doing it yesterday?
No.
Oh, no, that was Chris's house. And everybody's building shit that it was. It's weird.
Shit. God damn it. Really? The guy just happened to open the door and find me out there?
Yes.
You do like getting looked up, don't you?
Bird, you need to invest in an aimbot.
Anyway.
Said he needs to invest in an aimbot.
An ink blot?
Aimbot.
An aimbot? No, that's cheating.
Who the hell cares? It's semantics.
I don't cheat. Hey, I'll
well,
pay
really,
in, but I don't.
Take your airplane and stop in midair and.
See, they just need to sell a gun that's like a one-shot kill, Star Trek phaser on Vaporize for $50, and I'll buy it, and then we'll see who's the best.
Well, you and every other
player.
person would have that, so you'd be in the same boat.
Well,
a
then
50
I'd buy
BMG. That's a one-shot kill.
The what?
The 50 cal BMG.
I don't know what that is.
I do.
I mean,
Big
I know
giant
what a
sniper
50
rifle.
cal BMG is, but I've never seen it in the game.
They should have it in that game.
You just have a rocket launcher and just keep firing that.
Yeah, but you run out of ammo real fast, and it's very slow.
See, my problem with big guns like the 50 cal, the games never represent them properly. Because a gun like that should blow somebody's head off.
Well, if you hit them in the head, if you hit them in the foot.
They don't do that. Can't have that much blood in the game. It's terrible.
I don't know. This game had freaking. I was watching. I don't know why or what happened, but for whatever reason they turned it up, and like people were getting hit and they were losing limbs. Like
That's
I
not
was
so
like,
bad.
holy! Even I was taken aback.
See, Fallout 3 and 4, you can blow people's heads up like nothing. they get quite gory about it. It's kind of fun. As sick as that sounds.
So did we win the Olympics or what? Is it over?
Well, I'm sure we didn't win in the women's volleyball section.
Or women's soccer.
Soccer, that's what I meant, soccer.
We won the women's gold in the
I was going to say, I thought we
pentathlon.
were winning women's volleyball. What did you win, Yvette?
We got gold in the women's pentathlon.
See, that's the thing. I don't even know what the hell a pentathlon is.
Pentathlon is what, 10 things,
events.
isn't it? Oh, I don't know. It's athletical.
10 what meters?
Pentathlon would be like running, cycling, jumping, throwing, whatever.
I had something to do with pens.
No. It's like the triathlon.
Is it like a writing?
That's a free race thing, isn't it?
It's a writing race.
I'm not an expert.
Penmanship is key.
It's the modern pentathlon. I don't know. I'm just reading here, scrolling news. And
I thought
you asked
pentathlon
about the
was
Olympics.
You get extra points if you remember how to do cursive.
I always write in cursive.
Of course you do.
Yeah. Any decent person with a doctorate has to write in cursive. It's a well-known fact, so that you cannot read it as a normal human being.
It's like Latin for the 21st century.
My daughter does not
absolutely.
understand the cursive writing style at all. It's like I'm not good at writing it, but I can. Mine looks more like scribble scratch because my penmanship is just horrible. My mom writes in cursive, and Shannon's like, I can't read it. I'm like, well, you should learn it. Well, they don't teach it in school anymore.
Yeah, I know they don't. It's a lost art because of computers.
Yep.
I remember grades 3 through 5, we were forced to be taught calligraphy.
Oh, yeah.
And
Crazy
yes,
ass shit.
follow JP's on Twitch.
Oh, Darius doing a marvelous job as normal.
Oh, shit. I killed this guy just by hitting him with my pistol. Welcome back, Captain.
Thank you.
Good to have you back.
Yeah, you're my good luck charm. There's got to be somebody out there.
You're actively looking for someone to kill now.
Yeah. I mean, obviously somebody probably has me in their targets. I should move.
By the way, you end up playing on that one thing with what's his face, the private server.
Oh no, I fell asleep. But it did go well. I watched it the next day. I'll try again next week. They're gonna do it every Wednesday.
Yeah.
It's Warzone Wednesday.
Cool.
Living in a dentist.
No. Let's put it this way. Dexter, I will agree that it's faster. Harder to read, not really. Unless you got somebody who's sloppy, like a fucking doctor. And then, of course, oh yes, doctors taught today won't be writing in cursive. That's
no, they
wonderful.
don't. It's all printed now, isn't it? Yeah.
Well, no, my doctor still handwrites scripts.
Uh-huh.
Actually sends them into the pharmacy.
Stuff.
In New York, you can't do that anymore. You have to use their electronic script system.
Yep, that's like
Now
that
they're still faxed to the pharmacy, and they're sent electronically. So there's a dual system in place to prove that the doctor actually wrote it. The way that New York is doing it can be faked so much more easily.
I think it's a central database, so I don't know that it can be faked, but I'm not 100% sure. I thought the whole point was that they had to, it all goes through a central database now, so there's no faking.
Yeah. Our medical numbers here are tied to our prescriptions. So if you go to fill out a prescription at the pharmacy, they have view of that medical number, and they can see what's prescribed to you.
The good part about that is my mom was given a prescription for whatever, another medicine that she doesn't normally take. And the pharmacist looked and saw that, oh, wait a minute, no, this is going to react with this medication. You're not going to want to take this. I'm going to have to contact your doctor, find out if there's a alternative that he will approve of.
Yeah.
No,
that
good.
I liked.
Well, any good pharmacist should have been doing that.
Yeah, absolutely. That's why pharmacists are pharmacists. They're supposed to do that job. Definitely. That's good to hear that it's happening.
Quite comical when I changed to this recent pharmacy like 7 to 10 years ago, and I give them my first prescription, and they look at it and they're like, "You're on how much?"
Yeah.
I'm like, "Oh, 2,000 milligrams a day." And they're like, "Are you sure you're supposed to be on that?" I'm like, "Listen, woman, I've been on this same dosage since 13 years old." And she's like, "Oh, okay."
Hey, I'm back.
Some of the times how they ask you, it's like, yeah, I know they're trying to do it for our safety, but it seems like they're just trying to play the
Shit.
CIA game.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of times it seems like it's unnecessarily complicated.
Sorry, I had to dip out for a few minutes. My son was chomping at the bit to get his LED lights up in his room, and he went straight with it. And he went straight with his handle as Darth AJ the Sith went straight to the red.
Of course.
Which actually it looks really great in his room. And I walked my wife out. She's got her second job interview with a Christian private school she's applying for.
Ah.
Oh, well, good luck.
Holy shit.
So she asked me about what I wanted to do about job. I said, why don't we wait? Let's see how, first you get a job. Let's wait a couple months. Let's see how, let's wait for the transition to get used to you being back at work before I turn our whole fucking routine into chaos. It's like, let's just adjust.
Yeah, because you homeschool, don't you?
Yes, we do. Well, we're going to, what we're doing, what my wife and I are talking about is right now the kids are doing 7th grade. We're going to continue doing the homeschooling the way we're doing it up until 9th grade. Once they get to high school, we've actually started looking at online learning centers for them, because high school is really the place we need to have the best records. I mean, we have great records, don't get me wrong, but the high school transcripts are really what's going to matter. So we're making sure that we get things that are accredited. We found a site, we found a couple places for virtual. They're accredited. We'll be able to get the transcripts, diplomas, and all that good stuff done through that. So we'll still be homeschooling because we'll get to choose how we want to use the program. But that'll be more, at that point, it'll be more, high school, they can do this stuff, virtual learning, without mom and dad always being, right there. It's like, do the work, we'll check it later. You know what I'm saying? It'll go be more towards, we'll be monitors, not necessarily the actual teachers at that point. More the makeup teachers. Not the makeup teachers.
Which is right, because as you get older, the teachers do take a step back, don't they? You're taught to learn yourself to a degree. I mean, what's high school age? I don't know what high school age is.
Around 14, 15.
Ah, yeah. Oh, definitely.
Simple Jack, actually, that is something we have been teaching our kids, how to write in cursive.
And that's a good thing. I told you that. Yeah.
Yeah. We started with letters, then we went to words. Next up, we'll be working on simple sentences. It'll be kind of an interesting thing. They're going to be learning simple sentences for cursive, but also learning how to write a full paragraph, because they need to know how to start writing. Now that once we hit 8th grade, especially, that's when we're going to start working on, you guys need to know how to write in paragraphs.
Wait a minute. And I'm going to answer that question that I was just displaying. Did printed books kill cursive writing? Hell no.
No.
Hell no. Printed books have been around for thousands of years, and people have still been writing letters up until what?
No, but computers did.
Computers pretty much did it.
Computers, yes.
Computers with personal printers. That's it. That was the death.
Yep. I agree with that.
It wasn't the typewriter. It wasn't the printer press. It wasn't any of those things, because people were still corresponding in cursive. Letters would, especially if you look at, go all the way back to like World War II to even the Vietnam War. You look at some of the letter correspondence back and forth, they were in cursive. But yeah, the computer and internet age pretty much killed it. There's people who, for all intents and purposes, cursive's a foreign language to them.
It is.
My daughter, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I've got to be honest. some of us might even be a little out of practice. As far as reading cursive, I'm good with. Writing, I'm out of practice. Even I am way out of practice. I have to actually write slow.
Mine just looks like a big capital letter, a line with some squiggles, another capital letter, a line with some squiggles.
Sounds like a script from your doctor.
Now, I still use some form of shorthand. Now, I don't even know if any of you actually even remember shorthand.
Oh, yes.
Captain, I would hope you did. But I
never
still, if
taught
I'm jotting
shorthand.
down thoughts, I have a journal. So I tend to write in cursive a lot anyway, because I like handwriting, full stop. It's my generation. But I still use a formal shorthand for the and little things that you don't need to write the and you use the shorthand version of it, which is what secretaries did back in the day when they were being dictated to.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, in courts, even now, stenographer uses uses a type of shorthand. So yeah, interesting that so much can be lost in such a few years. It only seems like years, but I know so many people that don't even know what cursive is. Younger generation, and it's shocking, absolutely shocking to me that something so beautiful as cursive, when written properly, don't get me wrong, when I'm scribbling, it's like a spider's having a fit. But it's a beautiful, beautiful style of writing.
There's a pen in these with hands.
Yeah, Yvette. If I had some of my daughter's writing, I would show it to you, because my oldest daughter, does know how to write in cursive, does know how to read cursive, and does it beautifully. I mean, she has got, and I don't bullshit. I don't put my kids anywhere where they're not at. My daughter's handwriting is just gorgeous. Everything is clean. It's readable. It looks nice. It looks like somebody back in a professional back in the day would write. And I don't mean her writing style. I just mean her handwriting, her penmanship is just, it's beautifully done. But she's always had talent with
skill. That's a beautiful skill to have, because it's a lost skill. And I think we've had this conversation before about this. It's something that will be lost so quickly. It's literally, you can see it disappearing into the history books already. And it's a shame. It really is. And it's great to hear people are still trying to keep it within our own lifetime.
Oh, letting you guys know, I will not be around this weekend for most of it. I'm heading.
Okay.
My daughter and I are going. She wanted to go out and do something this weekend. I said, okay, what do you want to do? I started to know what was going on. We're going to drive up north of Indianapolis. There is an Amish festival going on. Ooh. And my daughter didn't know what Amish were. And I said, okay. I tried to somewhat explain the Amish and everything to them and what they don't have that we use. And she actually asked an interesting. She goes, they go into town. I was like, they do go into town. They do buy stuff there. She goes, how do they get into town? Do they walk? I said, no, they have a horse and buggy. She goes, I could see a horse and buggy. And it's like, yeah. And we looked at it. I said, well, it's a 4-hour drive. Do you not want to go? She goes, no, Dad, I still want to go. So I'm like, okay. So tomorrow we're going to drive up there and get a hotel, stay the night, and spend at least Saturday and part of Sunday checking out an Amish festival. I think it's going to be interesting.
That sounds really cool. That's something
I'm actually
I'd
curious
do.
to try. See, I really want to. The whole thing is, I want to hear if the food's really as good as I've been told. Yes, horse and carriage. What did I say? Horse and buggy? I might have said buggy. Well, to me, they're interchangeable words. Buggy and horse and buggy, horse and carriage.
What if your daughter wants to become Amish?
Yeah, like this is how they indoctrinate you.
No way in hell my daughter would. There's no way in hell my daughter would become Amish. She likes her technology way too much.
They're gonna see UNB and you'll be like, "Oh my God, look at his beard. He needs to be one of us."
They're gonna get you to go Amish.
Yes.
That's it. You're gonna do your last YouTube video.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I seriously doubt they're going to take. I seriously doubt they're going to take a guy with tattoos, piercings, and my kind of attitude, try and convert my ass to Amish.
It'd be entertaining to watch.
They could always sand the tattoos off.
Now, I would say this. I would not mind doing a few days living their lifestyle, seeing how they do it. I'm always curious about other cultures. I would do it.
I don't think you would. I don't think you'd do well.
Probably not.
Because there are a lot more. There are a lot more things than the internet that you'd be going.
Well, I think it would more or less be. I mean, technology I could probably do without for a certain amount of time. Not necessarily a big deal, but I don't think I would be able to handle the rules and the structure they have. I know people say, "Well, you were in the military." I'm like, "Yeah, well, that's not the same thing. This is where we're going into religious things, and I'm very, kind of matter of fact about what I believe and what I don't believe." So I'd have a very hard time keeping it, as we all know. It's not like I'm very good at keeping my mouth shut.
I'd be okay milking the cows, and I know how to churn butter because I was taught that at we had like these Victorian fairs, very not similar to the Amish at all. It's our version, I suppose, of non-technology. And I learned how to churn butter in a proper butter churn, and I can milk a cow. So, but that's about it. That's all I could input, really.
If I do get an opportunity, I do want to try fresh cow or fresh goat's milk. I've never tried it. That's never been non-pasteurized, so be kind of curious. I know it won't taste the same. I'm not stupid. I'm just curious to.
Well, I love fresh cow's milk. However, I would caution people on drinking a lot of it or eating a lot of it with their cereal, because as I just told you all ages ago, I lost a kidney when I was 6. And although they still weren't 100%, they thought it was some sort of bacteria from literally having fresh cow's milk straight out the cow every day and drinking it. I'm just a milk person anyway, but apparently I had a lot. And they said maybe there was something in that because it was the only thing that sort of connected 2 and 2. But it was never proven, so I'm not going to say it was. But I did. That's where I learnt to milk a cow on the farm, because I wanted milk straight out the cow for my breakfast. I used to go out as a tiny toddler and milk a cow and drag a bucket of milk back into the kitchen.
Jesus.
Just because I wanted the milk. Amazing what you can do.
Why does that not surprise me? You
Hey,
are
skill,
very stubborn.
I mean, you know what? I thought it'd be, I thought it'd be funny. They need to do a zombie series based on like either the Amish or the Quakers, how they survived the apocalypse.
Would they even know what happened?
Exactly.
Except for their shopping. Would they even know what happened?
Reinvent the wheel. Kill all the zombies and set up more Amish or Quaker communities, perhaps.
Exactly.
No.
Exactly.
Nah, chances are
Could
they
be
would
modified. But
Well,
yeah.
chances are they'd already have the ability to be pretty much self-sufficient with what they've been doing. They'd probably have the easiest and most likely would probably just stay where they're at and just defend their location, probably not worry about expansion too much.
Oh,
Maybe
all the
hold it.
noisy cars are gone. Cool.
Quite possibly. We're one major solar flare away from an EMP, which would take out half the Earth in one strike, which
this is
is feasible.
This is how the storyline would be in America. Zombie apocalypse in New York City. Women and minorities affected most.
Yep.
Did you hear about the new FX series that's coming out? Basically,
No.
it's about all the men die except just one, and he's living in a world of women.
Man.
Yeah,
it's called Why the Last Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've read the entire comic book series.
Not interested.
He's going to have to stock up on Viagra. He's going to be busy.
So I read the entire comic book series of Why the Last Man. It was a one of DC's owner created licensed one under Vertigo. What happens is everything. It's not just all the men. Hold on, just hear me out here. It's not just all the men. Anything with a male chromosome dies. We're talking animals included.
So is it good though?
It was actually really good. The guy who's the main
So
character.
all animals die, all life on the planet ends?
All the things with an X chromosome are dead, except for one guy and one monkey.
Why?
The
A Y chromosome.
Y chromosome, yeah. There's only two.
Okay.
There's York and his monkey, and York is what he is his job. Honestly, he's an escape artist. That's what he did for a living. And yeah, there's a journey with him, and yeah, of course, it's predominantly women. I thought the storyline was great. It was a very fun comic to read. But will the series be good? I don't know. We'll see.
Carlo, you would still
I don't understand though. If that's every animal, all the fish die.
I don't know. I don't know how the chromosome.
I mean, trees die because there are trees that have gender.
All I'm telling you is any living man.
Yes.
All I know is
I didn't know that.
It doesn't make sense that all life on Earth would basically die.
No, it doesn't.
Rabbits and rats and cockroaches.
Yep.
No, thank God for cockroaches.
Ants.
You'd only have to take one out to kill.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Any one of those would destroy an ecosystem.
Yes, it would. Yeah.
Deers and wild dogs. I mean, okay, humans have lives of 70, 80 years. Maybe they could get along for 20 years without having babies. But, I mean, half the species on this planet don't live 20 years. So they would be completely extinct.
And these are issues, actually. And there's a reason why York is being hunted. York is hunted throughout most of this.
I don't understand why he'd be hunted. If he's the last man on Earth, he should just willingly give himself up so that they could just fucking milk him as needed. Why would you run? Who are you running from?
Read the comic.
No. I hate when anybody says that. You have to read the comic. No, I'm not a comics person.
You'd have to read the comic to understand that story. You'd have to read it because you're saying what would happen. Why didn't he give himself up willingly? There's actually They actually
Yeah,
do have
apparently
reason.
the women
Look,
go
think
nuts.
about 10, 15
The
years
hell?
from now,
Hold
right?
on. Hold on.
Good morning.
Good morning, Darren.
Hey, Darren.
Morning.
Good morning.
Comic, so Darren shows up.
Well, actually, I was in the backstage before he started talking about why the Last Man, but
Yeah.
you know, it's just how Cap runs his show. But
I got a
no,
headache. I need to,
Geek, yeah, it's fine. Geek's got it down pretty well. I mean, it's a pretty good summation. He's on the run because,
He doesn't like sex.
well, no, the women don't really want to have sex with him. They just want to extract. And
Exactly.
Yeah.
you know, if you've seen the movie or read the book A Boy and His Dog by Harlan Ellison, you'll understand.
Yep.
In that book, Don Johnson, or that movie, Don Johnson's character is basically a rapist. He's in a post nuclear world, and the dog helps him find food and women to rape, and then the dog gets food out of the deal. So there's a symbiosis there because there's no society. Well, then he encounters an underground enclave that needs his genetic material to improve their society because they're starting to have birth defects. And so initially he's elated by the idea of getting to bet all these women, but then he finds out what they actually intend to do, just basically milk him like a cow and keep him restrained the whole time, and it's not going to be a pleasurable experience for him, so he escapes. It's like that. You see what happens with, it's kind of like a Lord of the Flies a little bit. You see what happens to women in the absence of men.
That
They
is a lot less fun than The Last Man on Earth.
yeah.
Hey,
So,
Mr. CCD.
Hello, Yvette.
I have no
Hello.
doubts that Fox is going to hyper politicize.
Oh, I'm sure they will.
I mean, in 2021, there's no way they're not going to do that. And so, yeah, I'm not interested in seeing the show either. But that's.
And
Like I said,
Captain Track, feel free to kick me out whenever you want to, because I'm not joking. I've been drinking since 3:00 this morning, so that's 2.5 hours.
Understood.
Well, before we get on to another conversation, I'm going to retire to lunch. Not that I'm particularly hungry, but thanks to you, Captain. I hold you responsible.
Hey, I didn't say shit about getting that sour candy.
He's like, I didn't say shit about squat.
She didn't decide that she wanted to go to lunch until after my avatar showed up. So I'm wondering.
Not fair. That's not fair. I have been tortured and abused today. Enough.
Bjork.
And I got more to come from Tim tonight. So.
What?
I'll cook you anything you want.
No.
Doesn't matter. I'll cook you anything you want. I know all the styles.
That just sounds dirty.
Yeah.
It does sound dirty, doesn't it?
I know all the styles.
Wow.
What style would you like me to whip up for you today?
Well, tell him. Right, Captain, thank you very much for having me. And, well, there's so many of you. Darren, Mr. CCTV, Grandpa, JP, Tim, and Daddy. Have a great day. And everyone in the chat, much love. I'll be listening till I drop. Bye.
Bye.
Later, but
Ervik, you are correct about Sour Patch Kids.
Oh, for God's sake, Carlo Albanese, no one wants a gammon egg.
oh, ouch.
What the hell's that? Is that one of them like 1,000-year-old eggs?
Yeah, it's
Those
buried
things
in
are
the
freaking
ground.
awesome.
Yeah, you got to make sure that it's fertilized and then you bury it in the ground. No one wants a gammon. No one wants a gammon egg. Oh my God.
That's like the outside's black and the inside's purple, right?
Yeah, exactly.
I've had
Oh,
those.
those
I
are
like them.
horrible.
I like them.
Hold on a minute. Let me see here.
Just put some what's that stuff called? Sriracha sauce on it. It's good.
It just ain't right.
How do you spell it? Gammon? What was that?
GAMMON. Yes.
Well, that's kind of ham, though, isn't it?
No.
Ham.
Gammon steak and eggs.
Raise your own pig and slaughter your own pig, and then find out if you like ham.
Yeah, because there's a Japanese egg that they bury in special dirt and it absorbs the minerals, and so the shell is black and the interior yolk becomes like a really dark color as well.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, right, but yeah, they don't specify that it has to be a fertilized egg.
No, the one that I'm talking about is like a black egg, and like the white goes purple. I can't remember what it's called. Had it at some sort of Chinese restaurant. It was awesome.
You're probably talking more the Japanese version than.
No.
Hey, Carlo Albanese says, green eggs and ham. I've actually made that for my kids, but I used food coloring, not actual green eggs.
Yeah, it's called a 1,000-year-old egg.
So, what are we talking about now, Captain Trek?
I don't know.
Century eggs.
I don't think we should be talking about food.
Why not? It's not like we're eating raw stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
I just can't eat right now, that's all.
What have you been drinking?
I haven't been drinking. That's the problem.
Okay, a little bit earlier you said you'd been drinking.
Yeah,
like
been
3
drinking
hours.
since 3 a.m.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
So I'm
know.
So I'm asking you, what have you been drinking?
It's on his wine kick, probably.
It is a lot funnier when I say that I've been drinking.
Okay. Generally, as a rule, I don't spend time on streams with drunk people, so I am going to take off. I'll see you guys later.
I'm sorry. Am I slurring?
No.
No. But I
think
don't know if that
slurring.
was a joke or not.
I intended it to be a joke.
A joke that you were drinking or that you weren't drinking?
A joke that I was drinking.
Ah. It's hard to know.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah. If any of you are ever subjected to multiple sclerosis, just get used to the fact that your brain is going to melt eventually. I honestly, when I started this account last year, I did not know my brain was going to melt this quickly. I really didn't. I thought I had a couple more years in me before my brain started going wild.
Not sure your brain has gone anywhere. You seem pretty.
Well, I know,
coherent.
but it's a lot more fun to say, I'm the drunken philosopher, right? Or the flunkendrafrosser.
Now you're starting to talk in cursive. I did pause and go watch that trailer for Why the Last Man. I'm actually looking forward to watching that on Hulu. I enjoyed the comic. The trailer looks like it's going in the same kind of area of the comic book. So it's I know it's a Fox affiliated thing, but FX generally has put out some very good stuff. So
FX used to be good. I haven't watched them in a while, so
I haven't watched FX. I can tell you when I stopped watching FX. It was the same month I cord cut it, and that was when Sons of Anarchy ended. I waited until that show ended. It was the last show I watched live. I stayed up late knowing and watched the after party, even though I knew I was going to be up late and going to work. Did not care. It was the last show I watched live. And then a month later, I cut the cord.
Cool.
Yeah, FX for a long time had some really, really good stuff going on. Well, some good stuff, some maybe not so good, but it kind of I always felt FX kind of has that it's that niche channel. They tend to put in different things that are maybe a niche for certain people. Like I didn't care for Everybody Sunny in Philadelphia, but I knew a lot of people really loved it.
the only good thing about that show was that one show episode where they had about kitten mittens.
I never watched it. I don't know anything about it.
It was hilarious. I didn't watch it. Somebody told me about the episode. I watched it. It was a riot.
Yeah. No, never seen that. And here, Carlo asks, cut the internet cord?
Yeah, he knows damn well when I'm talking about. He's trying to be funny.
I happen to agree. It's funny. Anyhow. No. Let's see here. It's Friday, so Bird will be streaming today. What, 4 p.m. Eastern?
Yeah, 4 p.m. Bedline.
All right, folks, just remember next Friday is Friday the 13th.
Oh, that's right. This is one of those months, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Actually, I saw a trailer for Don't Breathe 2. I enjoyed the first movie, but and I think I would like the second movie. The problem is, as Cap and I have discussed many times, the trailer was too damn long and gave away way too much of the movie. And Cap, you and I have had discussions on how trailers should be done.
Exactly.
I have noticed that many trailers give away most of the movie.
They never used to do that.
No.
No, they didn't.
That'd be like giving away the secret in The Empire Strikes Back. There would be no impact then. Who cares?
Great.
You know, when I went and saw the movie, the one with Bruce Willis and that little kid.
Oh, Mercury Rising.
No.
The
one where he's dead.
Yeah, where the doorknob is always red, right?
I See Dead People one.
Yeah, I See Dead People. Yeah, right, that one. When I saw that, I went to the theater to see
The
it.
Sixth Sense.
The Sixth Sense. Thank you, Britta Prey. Yeah, I leaned over to my friend and I said, about halfway through the movie, I leaned over to my friend and I said, I bet he's dead. And everybody in the theater was absolutely furious at me.
Why? Because
I
you
didn't
foreshadowed?
think I said it loud. Apparently I said it loud. My bad.
I had one time I was at a theater. I was at a professional theater. I was watching Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
Ooh, good
This
one.
was one of my grandmother took me to it with somebody else with us in the family. I don't remember who it was. And I had never been to a professional play before. And I was very intrigued. I was very much enjoying this. And then there's a moment where my grandmother, there's a character on the stage singing, and my grandmother goes, do you know she dies? And I looked at my grandmother. I said, no, but now I freaking do. 5 minutes later, the character dies, and she killed the entire emotional aspect of it for me. I never let that one go with her. I said, Grandma, don't ever fucking spoil another show for me again. Well, I didn't say fucking. I was a little kid back then, and I would never say fucking.
I would hope you wouldn't say fucking to your grandma.
Let me explain something to you. Let me tell you this. My grandmother, 3 times in her life, slapped me. First time was when I was 5 years old. The last time when I was 22.
I bet you deserved every lump.
All 3 of them,
oh,
yeah.
You damn right I did. Oh, you damn right I did. I'm
Naturally.
22 years old. I'm sitting there arguing with my grandmother, and the moment she slapped me, that's when I realized, oh, I've overstepped my place in this family. No,
it was at that moment that he realized
the moment that,
he fucked up.
Oh, the moment that came across my face, I was like, I went. 22-year-old man going like this because he's like, oh boy, I know I fucked up bad.
My grandma made me feel stupid.
Anyway, guys, I'm out. I have to work today, so.
Absolutely. You have a good day, JP's.
Yep.
Hey, JP's, have a
Take care,
fun day.
JP's.
Hope work goes well.
Yeah, my grandmother didn't care. My grandmother got into, she got into an argument with my ex-wife one time. They just were bantering back and forth. My grandfather and I are literally spectators, like, calm down, and they try to drag us into it. And my grandpa says, grandson, come here. I need to talk to you. And we go out to the garage. And I'm like, what do you need to talk about, Grandpa? He goes, I need to talk about fucking shit. We just need to have a few cigarettes and let them figure it out. I'm like, shouldn't we go in there and stop that? He's like, do you want to get your ass beat? Because he's like, listen, I understand where you're coming from. I understand you want to stop your grandma and your wife from fighting. Let me tell you something from my experience. When 2 women in this family start to fight, it's best we just walk away and let them figure it out. He's like, trust me, son, I've been doing this for 30 plus years. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Like, all right, Grandpa, let's light up a few marbles. And of course, my grandmother and my ex-wife figured it out about 30 minutes after screaming at each other while we're sitting out in the garage smoking up like chimneys.
And Yvette, if you will check Discord, please.
Now that the sun is up, I need to actually go build my mailbox. The guy I hired yesterday didn't do it.
The hell?
Okay, so let me see if I get this straight. You've been drinking since 3 a.m. and you're going to go install a mailbox.
Did I say I was drinking since 3 a.m.?
Yep.
Yes.
Well, I know you.
Mailbox is going to look pretty damn good when I'm done with it then.
I'd recommend you get some sleep and sober up first.
Exactly.
I would love to sleep and sober up. Nah, that's not going to happen either way. So, thank you, Guy. Thank you, Captain Track, for having me on. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. And thank you for coming on. And with that, I know I've had
Thank you.
people complain because the show's been ending earlier. But have a great day. I want to thank everybody who's been in the chat and been on the panel. Talk to you soon.